I got a great quick question for Alice, which was, Alice, what do you do when you're working in a team and they're getting stressed out? All right, great question. What do you do so you're not part of the stress factor, really, is what's happening here. Okay, when you've got a team around you that's stressed, there's one thing that's definitely happening. The team is not clear on their objective. They're not clear on their objective on what their ideal outcome is. They're focusing on what they don't want to have happen. So the very first thing you must do is really what I call future pacing. You know well, which is a future pacing, the outcome is complete. So what it is, you're going to take what we call the pace lead. You're going to pace your team, you're going to pace your team, and then you're going to lead your team. So it goes like this. The team is stressed. That's the pace, right? So how do you pace that? You pace it this way. Okay, I know everyone is feeling a bit stressed out right now. Pace, okay? And perhaps you're focusing on all the things you need to do, which is another pace. What if we took a moment and we focused, instead of all the things we need to do, that we focus firstly on what is the outcome that we need to achieve. And when we achieve this, let's go 15 minutes after this outcome's achieved, how does that feel? First, that's a lead. Okay, when they're doing that, they're going, okay, so what have we done to get there? What has our attitude been to get there? What have we put in place to be there? Okay, so that's your future pace. When you've done that with them, the great thing is they actually feel better because they already see it in completion, in the ideal completion of how they'd like it to be, versus what stress really is, which is kind of an anxiety, is focusing on what you don't want to have happen. And because you have the magic tool now, you've got to have them focus on 15 minutes after successful completion. The great thing when you do this is, as you're doing this, you're relaxing your breath. You're breathing in really slow. You're using hypnotic language, really relaxed language, which is relaxing them, which means the cortisol production has gone way down. They begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you'll find that your team, because they're now really clear on their vision, stops getting stressed. Instead, they're now on a mission and a vision of where they're heading. And the reason they got stressed in the first time is because that was not clear. And what they're concerned about is that when they get there, it's going to be a mess because they really weren't clear on the outcome. So your job, now that you're really clear, is always be clear on what's the evidence. 15 minutes after successful completion of anything, 15 minutes after successful completion, what was your attitude for getting there? What action steps did you take? And what do you now believe about yourself? What does the team believe about themselves to get there? Do those three and make sure you future pace everywhere you go. You make the world a better place.